don't often find uncrowded waves in one of the most crowded places in all of the Mentawais. But when you take a closer look, you get an idea of where you end up when you fall off. And no one's coming to help you if you end up there. This swell popped up while I was holidaying in Bali. 2 flights going through Jakarta and into Padang, an overnight stay in Padang, a ferry before getting a speedboat and getting there the evening before the swell was supposed to arrive. Surf forecasts and surfing is always unpredictable. The bulk of the swell got pushed back and it looked like the swell was going to peak overnight, so we surfed a small fun rippable left called A-frames earlier in the morning before we stumbled across some of the most perfect waves I had seen in a long time with no one out. If you're enjoying these videos, I'm currently in Indo and there's a whole bunch more videos on the way. Please like, comment and subscribe to give me a hand and if you'd like to see more. The kind of waves you draw on your textbook in primary school. But the longer I watched it, I started to understand why no one was out there. There always seems to be a catch with surfing. A lovely little coral buffet for you if you fall off on your waves. So I decided not to think about it too much and just get out there as quickly as I could before I changed my mind.
Right, Reef.
A little duck dive to cool off and I almost speared my board into the reef. I thought this was supposed to be a deeper part of the break. The plan was simple. Start on the shoulder, work my way deeper throughout the session, and do not fall. Another problem I noticed when I was in the water is that there were 2 swells starting to cross over with each other. Meaning when one of the smaller waves was in front of the bigger waves, that bigger wave wouldn't barrel as much, making the chances of being washed up on the reef a lot higher than if it was just one clean swell.
Oh, so scary.
This is one of those rare sessions where you're actually happy if someone comes and joins you in the water.
Holy shit.
First wave at a new break, especially as shallow as this one, is always terrifying. But I find the more waves I catch, the confidence grows, and in this session, it felt like every wave that I caught got better and better. And I managed to get my best wave towards the end of the session.
Oh my god.
And at this point, the boat driver paddled out on a little 5'6" Hayden shaped Hypto Crypto. It was great to have some company out there. If you're learning how to surf and want to learn how to wipe out correctly without getting too punished, the pin drop is really one of the best things you can ever learn how to do.
Oh my god. That's the takeoff spot. Oh. Uh-oh.
And just as important as learning how to pin drop, sometimes you just need to eject to get to safety as quickly as possible. It's amazing to think of how many unridden perfect waves there have been in the Mentawais over the years. This session, there was definitely more than a few. I finally mustered up the courage to sit a lot deeper on the reef, and I managed to get the reward I was looking for.
That was so good. Oh.
The boat driver doing a steezy little layback on the wave before I got my good one. By no means the best wave I've ever had, but it really was a fun ride. A nice drop under the lip, a fun little pocket ride, a little bit of spit, and a whole lot of relief that I hadn't had any of that coral buffet I mentioned earlier in the video. There were definitely more waves to be had out there, but sometimes you just got to take your winnings and run. And that's exactly what I did. And I guess I didn't really fall off on this session either, so I guess we can call it a success. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment and subscribe, hype it if you really loved it, and we'll see you in the next one.